That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back to live streaming. I apologise to everyone who was watching before. We had to go back because I lost my mates, except they had not come yet. Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd's real today. Earlier, as anyone who could see from the live stream before, there was plenty of people before. Now there's more and more coming by the second. Last protest easily made 150,000. This protest, I reckon between 150,000 and 300,000.
At the same time, I told him things.
See, nice meeting you, Rachel.
Hey Bryce, where are you?
No vax mandate. One nation, vote one. That's it. One nation, vote for Pauline Hanson because she's for real for Australia. The pen.
What's on the list?
Hey?
To vote?
What's on the list to vote? That's it. Still waiting for my people like normal.
Hell, Dark can
Fuckheads.
even be up there saying stuff.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen, who were viewing before. I had to make my way off of this amazing crowd because cockheads earlier cannot do their job right. But these people can.
That's what I say, you get hurt with ours because there's no one there.
Oh, the ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Salmon. Anyway, through the QR code.
When they're out, but if she's in the car, she'll be like, yeah, the kids are gonna pick you on with me.
Breathe it NT. What they're doing there is disgusting. A community, a couple of people, putting them into a massive community that's 10 times their size, maybe even 50 times their size. All in the name of science? Question mark. Is that really science? To divide an entire community based on COVID positive status? What's happening in the Northern Territory, in Queensland, and Victoria will happen to New South Wales if people do not come out in numbers like this, where you're supporting your belief, your choice. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, people standing up for the Northern Territory, like people should be. What's happening there is an absolute national disgrace. Everyday Australians being locked up for no reason, put into a community that's bigger than theirs in the name of science. Is that really science?
And take the lead. And get shifty out of your way now. And take the lead.
Look, doctors, be doctors. Leave us the fuck alone. My mum and dad called the shots, not you, medical students. We are not lab rats. No, we are not. 3 months for a vaccine trial is simply not enough for a 13-month vaccine entire for approval and entire lot of it. Not good. 13 months. 5 years is the normal. They are right. Show us the data. What, in 50 years? 50 years data? Or in 50 years we get the data for today? Thank you. Let the doctors be doctors. What's on the other side? Pura, stop silencing our doctor. Oprah. Oprah, stop silencing our doctors. Honestly, Oprah, fuck off, you far left dickhead. Stop the pandemic. It is a pandemic because it was planned many years ago. The white papers are there. You can simply look at SPARS 2025 to 2028 and you'll find it. You know the end of the result too? They all get sued in the government because you cannot sue the manufacturers. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, did you know? Did you know if anyone says fuck Pfizer, that's a court case, except not for Pfizer, for the government, because that's what they agreed upon when they signed the 279 million doses. 279 million doses for 25 million Australians. Yeah, fuck off. Like that sounds right. 279 million doses for 25 million Australians. Does it sound right? No. No, it doesn't. 279 million doses. That's a legit number. A legit number. Like, it's like you're reading this off some sort of printer, like some sort of like book, like a book you're reading. It's all make believe, except it's real. Ladies and gentlemen, Australia is waking up. Australia's always being awake. It's about getting us off our fucking asses to do it. And we're fucking doing it! Can you put this in my bag for me?
Sorry?
Can you put that in my bag for me?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. I just have no hands.
Oh, okay,
Thank you so
sorry.
much. What's your opinion on this? Can I? No.
Sorry.
Awesome, sweet.
It's like a thin metal. They go, where is it? And I go, okay.
I suspect there's pretty specific in terms of work, because it makes quite a pretty
How are you?
I think everyone will start marching soon.
Oh my god!
Someone at the front of the
I know. Ready? Got the sign.
Sorry. Oh no, only 500 of us. Come on. No. Come on, there's only two of us last week. According to mainstream media, of course. 10,000, I reckon. Martin Place alone fits 100,000 people. Funny fact. Mate, it was fucking all buckets. Ladies and gentlemen, rainy weather, no weather, you'll get them all, no matter what. That's what you call support. Farmageddon. Fucking love it. Stop strangling me.
Where are the Beastie Boys? Fight for your right or something.
Strangle me in your fucking mask. I would like to have them vitamins, them good vitamins and them bad vitamins from Earth. So I can have a balanced nutrition in my good and bad balances of germs. Not a mask over my face so I get no bad germs. I'd like to be a good immune system. If science cannot be questioned, ladies and gentlemen, it's propaganda. That's upside down. I do not co-parent with the government. It's not upside down now. It's now the right way. Together, we can build a better way. Courage, compassion, and community. Science isn't meant to be trusted, it's meant to be tested. Yeah, that's true. Too bad, 3 months testing, that's long enough according to these lefty dickheads and these corrupted dickheads in our government at the moment. Why be so corrupted when you could simply use the science for real? You on? Still no pride, no genocide. Still no pride, no genocide.
Oh, yeah, I think, what the hell is that? I'm like, please, someone.
COVID-19 death rate ages. Too bad I get you a number a lot lower than that, which is actually a real number, by the way. Between men, it's 0.01 between the ages of 0 and 65, and between 0 and 65 for women, it's 0.04. Legit numbers by the Australian government. Except these numbers are great, but real numbers are small. Stop hitting the snooze button. Time to wake up, Australia. Media is the virus, immune to the peer virus. COVID is the flu with a better publicist. Why were vaccine suppliers given immunity for side effects if they are safe? Media is the virus! Agreed. No, seriously, how can you give safe yeses to something that you don't even know the long-term results to? You can't get the full-term trial results in 3 fucking months in a 13-month trial. From manufacturing of the vaccine to releasing, 13 months has been the time. As we know, 6 years to 5 years is normal for a small amount of time. For we are young and free. Yes, we are. We are actually a young country, and we are young and we are free. Well, no, not anymore, but we shall get that back. The last word in red. Free. It's pending and postponed. Sorry. Pending and postponed. Can I please get past? What's your mask? What's your mask? If the FDA produces Pfizer first 91 pages results after 2.5 months, 25,000 reports of nervous system disorders, only 54 years plus 11 months to go for treat the remaining pages. Wait. Correct. 10,000 claims already over $10,000. I mean, sorry, $5,000, sorry. Already equaling to $50 million in claims. Already. It hasn't been that long. 80,000 reactions. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Vote number 1, United Australia Party. Save the Northern Territory, because what's going on there and saying Queensland is bad. Putting normal people into concentration camps, I mean to say, sorry. Not quarantine facilities, because we know exactly what they are. We've seen them before in the past. Let's wake the fuck up before it's too late. Why would we put people in Northern Territory in a small community of less than 20 people into a community of thousands? Vaccines kill natural immunity. They do. Put your mask on and you get rid of your bad bacteria in life and your good bacteria, because you need your good and bad bacteria to make immune system response. And you don't make immune system response with an mRNA vaccine where you're putting a spike protein into your body. Your body has no idea what it's making a response on. It's making a response on nothing. Literally nothing. So your body turns against its own self, seeing this spike protein as something bad to itself. Because it sees its own DNA as bad shit. So it attacks itself. Literally do research. Simple. Ladies and gentlemen, Australia is waking up, and it is time we do. They'll have you to believe white supremacists is all that come. I might be white, but I'm not a white supremacist. All lives matter. Fuck off. Everyone matters much as each other. If you say otherwise, fuck you. Practice mainstream media distancing. Practice mainstream media distancing. It works for you and it works for all of us. It keeps you safe and you don't fear. Truth, transparency, freedom over fear. Stop medical what's the word?
Apartheid.
That's a hard word. What's that mean? That's a hard word. God, I'm not meant for this. Stop medical. Hey, we can just replace that word of tyranny. Stop medical tyranny.
And it's of course in your sleep, so you don't eat when you wake up. You don't feel like eating, so you might have
Yeah, mate.
Don't swear as much, though.
Hey?
Don't swear as much, so people can
I've been on phone today. I'm waiting for my dickheads to come with their cameras and shit, except they're still not coming.
Yeah, he doesn't need it, but he just knows.
No idea.
Don't worry about
That's collateral damage everyone's going
I used your live feed to find you.
Dude, that is fucking smart. Bro. You fucked my first live stream. Fuck you! Mate, yeah, my live stream was ridiculous. Every time it goes viral, someone fucks me over. Every time. Oh, good, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't wait.
This is very nice. Man, all the streets are shut down. I ran here. All the streets are shut down. I ran here.
You ran me. Wait, put everything in here except just the flag. I want the flag. I want the Trump flag. Ladies and gentlemen, Trump flag. Is there Australian flags there? Put one on. Hey, can you hold this up for me? Thank you, my good sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Trump won in America last election. To say otherwise is a lot of shit. Biden is a puppet. Biden is nothing more than a puppet. Thank you.
Definitely, he's coming back.
This is my, ladies and gentlemen,
On Telegram.
What's your channel, Sam?
Sammy.
On Telegram?
Oh, no, not Telegram, not Telegram.
No.
Not Telegram.
Yeah, what do you want?
YouTube.
Oh, you gotta get
Sammy.
on that, mate. Get on BitTubes.
Honestly, that's the way to go.
YouTube's for the enemy.
YouTube's for getting removed. Hey, they removed me 20 times by now.
Yeah, no, get off it.
Mate, I'm on 10,000 subscribers right now, but every time I get to like a million, every time I get to like 100,000, they remove me!
Yeah, no, you gotta go to BitTubes.
Disgusting.
Telegram. You know, you're on the wrong.
I'm on the right platform. I am on the right platform. I should be on Rumble, BitChute.
No, BitChute and Telegram, and that's where you need to be.
Exactly. Thank you. Can you hold this for a second?
I'll smash this.
Looks so good.
Trump won. We won Australia. Trump won America. We were going to win Australia again. We were going to win. Craig Kelly or Ricardo Bossi. Everyone needs to stand up and do what's right.
Fight for freedom!
Fight for freedom! Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to stand up for freedom. Millions March Rally, Sydney, 27 November 2021. I had to remember that year for a second. Where the fuck is old man? I need to have some real fucking footage. I need a real mic. If I knew he was going to do this. Yeah, because I've been
mouthing off about your fucking mates and shit. You're like, Wayne, he's talking about
fuck that logo, but to a human. Okay, wait. Oh, no, she's just a little bit Democrats. Hey?
Vic made a sign saying Fizzer instead of Pfizer. Fizzer.
Did he? Where?
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't found him. I've been here the whole time. I haven't found him.
I said to him, I go, have you seen Sam? He said, nah. Because he was rushing to fix his sign before he came in.
Oh.
Do you like my beer warmer?
Can I try it? I want to see if it works. See how this shit works properly.
Yeah, they think that rain will cool down the fucking protest, mate. They ain't got no chance.
Hey, sir, would you like to become my bestie?
Yeah, just stand under people with umbrellas.
General people with umbrellas. Hey sir, you're my, but you know our
You're our
besties.
bestie at the moment.
We become best friends.
Thank you, Bunnings. Sponsored by Bunnings.
Sponsored by Bunnings.
Oh, they're terrible,
Not
aren't they? They're
Hey.
forcing vaccines, aren't they?
At least it's not sponsored by Pfizer.
They called the cops on. Come on, close that.
Did they?
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
But there's still shops there. You go shopping there, just send them up.
That was funny. He got pulled over with all the lock boxes in his car and they didn't touch him.
Yeah, that's funny too.
He
Yeah.
should become a drug dealer. Nah, serious.
Literally,
So stupid, all that
wait,
shit, eh?
literally no, this whole
He
time.
had a Kalashnikov in Russia. A photo of one.
Way bigger, mate, way bigger. 150,000, I done the statistics last time. 150,000, you use the aerial footage and you calculate your area using on Google, using a pin drop, and you calculate your entire distance using, I think it's 4.7 people. I've got to do the number every time because I forget every time I do it. They're full of shit. They're full of shit.
How many were last time?
150,000, guaranteed. Melbourne, 300,000. Queensland, 150,000. Brisbane.
150,000 last week.
Yep. Both Sydney and Brisbane. Sorry, both Sydney and Brisbane. Sydney and Brisbane, 150,000. Don't let the mainstream media lie to your numbers. Like, because you do the real statistics. People do real statistics. Even I done it after people done it. They told me 150,000. I done it after. Used aerial footage. Melbourne had way more. They had
About
300,000.
400,000, close to 400.
Some say 400,000. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this stream is not going to stop anymore. We've not got any more distractions. Ginger's no longer destroying our lives. We're still waiting for one more person, and that's for some real audio and some real fucking camera shit. So we can get some fucking interviews on camera. Except no! He's not watching this still, eh?
Nah, I had you on live screen in the Starbucks.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. You were mouthing off, and I'm like, Wayne, that's for you.
Why, that's for you. Yeah, man. P.S. sir, if you're watching, that's for you.
Mate, I was ready to go at about... literally about 11 o'clock.
Mate, I was ready to go when I woke up, which was at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Mate, discipline means everything.
disappointed.
Discipline. Ladies and gentlemen, these people need to have some discipline and to wake up. They've got some discipline right now, which is good. We currently need the government to wake the fuck up and to let them use their discipline so they can all go work and take up the fucking big job gap that's in Sydney. In construction alone, as a construction worker, I find it disgusting that we have no construction workers because they have all got to be vaccinated, except myself, because PS guys, work for ABN. Work in the ABN and you don't have to use your fucking vaccine shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Australia is sick of this shit and they're waking up. We're doing this as a people and we're all standing up together.
You're still stuck in traffic? But,
Oi!
the protest is going through.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
You have Sam on live feed? Yeah, look up Sam as well.
All Jews such as Wayne suck balls.
How do I send him what's the link? So he's stuck in the car. We'll get a link. I'll send you the link, okay? Okay, bye.
It's going big. Nothing to
How do I send the link?
Now that we have opened our hearts and our minds to the truth, can we do the same for the animals? No. No. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Wrong protest. Wrong protest. Boy. Mate, wrong protest. Oi, Newtown. Come on. Fuck, mate. What are you doing?
Shut through the hole in your two blades rising. You give drugs at that
Mate. Follow me, Sammy on YouTube.
What was his sign? He was going on about vegans.
Yeah, it was a vegan sign.
Even us, the introverts are here.
No. We are. We're all here. Hey. Hey, what up? Introvert gang. Yeah.
Show your face. Vaccine passports are a disgrace.
How do you do it? How do you make it?
That's as loud as it goes.
Yo. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Yeah! Sydney, let's go! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! That's it! We've got the best crowd ever, ladies and gentlemen! All crowds, all diversities, all nationalities.
Our mate's stuck in traffic that was meant to come. Wayne, you're stuck in traffic, mate.
Oh, you're stuck in time, boy? Oh, yeah. Oh, smoky. Yeah. Who's doing what here? Here, I'm going to get another standing. Here, ladies and gentlemen, just for yous. Oh. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Pretty hard on the eyes, but it's all good.
Oh, yeah.
I love the smell though.
Oh, fuck up, man. Hello! Wake up, Australia! It's time to wake up! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Ladies and gentlemen, there's plenty of jobs out there in Australia. It's time to get the fuck up and do something. Fuck these mandates, fuck these laws. End the mandate, get to fucking work. Fuck ScoMo! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Freedom! 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 You serve us! You serve No, mate, tell them to do their job. I'm telling them to do their job. Tell me at what point have I made an illegal decision? Telling them to do their job. I am looking for the point. Freedom! Freedom! I don't watch it all, man. I don't like it, it's easy, man.
I love your photo for your channel. Aussie Cossack.
Like, man. It's good, but the Aussie comes like that. Freedom! 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 Thank you. Let's all get something done, yeah? Let's make a chant! We need things on you. What's a chant? Ladies and gentlemen, give us a chant we can make. We're gonna make a chant of what you say. Alright, we're gonna make a chant out of what you say. Put down the chant right now, and we're gonna do the chant. We are Sydney, and we're gonna do the fucking chant. So whatever you put down, let's do it! Yeah! You serve us!
Separate the white from the black, step 6. Separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7. Fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8. Put it on the news.
Oh my God!
Step 9. When people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us. Try to brainwash us.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Fuck the mandate! Reclaim the line! Whoops. 279 million doses of vaccine in Australia. 25 million Australians for 279 million vaccines. Does something sound wrong? I need to find Mikey in.
I can't find Vic, he won't answer.
Oh yeah.
Probably in the middle of holding his sign. We've got to find the...
Yeah! Aussie! You meant to defend us, by the way. Good job. Defend us! You're not against us! Understood? You're with us!
I love your energy, bro.
Thank you. Angie, I'm out of energy, ladies and gentlemen. Medical history is private. Medical history is private, obviously. Yes, very protected in our laws. Release all suppression orders now. High profile pedos must be exposed. Woo, pedos.
Government is full of pedos.
Not wrong. Holy shit, not wrong. Scott Morrison, number 1.
Yes.
Hey? I'm looking for gingers. I'm looking for ginger lives. Ginger lives matter! That's very good point. You serve us! Good job serving us right there. That's called serving. Serve and protect. You don't serve, you don't not serve and not protect. Hey? Oh, fuck out of these. Yeah, there would be, yeah. Yeah, there would be, yeah.
Maybe you might be bound by depression, you might be bound by anxiety, whatever it is that you're enslaved to, Jesus Christ can set you free. Acts chapter 1 verse 8, that's why we're here today. For you shall receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you. You'll be a witness unto Jesus. Amen.
Freedom! 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 Let's go, Sydney! Freedom! 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 Ginger lives matter. Ginger lives matter! Oi, 150,000 guaranteed last week. If that's enough for you. So this week, I guarantee between 200,000 and 300,000. It's a much bigger number. As time goes by, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's an unbelievable result. Last week, using statistics on Google Maps, using traces, we confirmed definitely over 150,000. If this week we have no idea, I'll show you guys directly the numbers. Because I'll even show you guys the statistics this time. I will stop procrastinating if you guys stand up and do what's right. Sound good? Because together, we're gonna stand up, we're gonna make a difference. Fuck suicide! Fuck suicide! The suicide rate from the lockdowns has been ridiculous. This is uncalled for. This is unprecedented. We're gonna stand up before it's too late. If we don't stand up, what we have right here is been gone. It's been called people. People are been gone. This is no exaggeration. This is truth. The globalists have an agenda. They replace you. Pfizer owns you. Pfizer, when they go to the Australian government, they put in plans, deals. With these deals are corrupt deals where it silences the people. This is what's going on. Because of these Pfizer deals and these other manufacturers, 279 million doses for no fucking reason. For 50 million Aussies. Sorry, 25 million Aussies, 50 million is all we need. For 2 shots each. Correction.
Stand with us, guys. Stand with us.
That's fucking right.
Stand with us.
Dare us.
Stand with us.
Do your job, serve and protect. Do your job, serve and protect. Do your job, serve and protect. You're not a terrorist. You can't tell us not to wear masks. It's called legal rights within Constitution. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech. But where is our science? That is real science. We got fake science by fake gurus like these dickheads like Anthony Fauci. They're all lies. Let's stand up now before it's too late. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! God damn it.
You're gonna lose your voice tonight.
I will win. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! That's it.
Way behind us, I think.
Hey,
I think he's way behind us.
let's go. No. You serve and protect us. We don't serve you. Do your job and serve and protect. Your job is to serve and protect, not to serve, no, for us to serve you. Freedom!
Every time I lose you, I just go back to your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever lose me, go to my live feed. God owns my body, not the government! They do not own the government. Wait, fuck. Where am I at? God owns my body, not the government.
You gotta get your lines right.
Yeah, let me get my lines right. Either way, God owns my body, not the government. I said just a bit differently. The government does not own my body. I'll tell you a COVID joke, but there's a 99.96 chance you won't get it. That's if you're a woman. No, so wait. Not 0.004 for women. 0.001 for men. No, wait. 0.01 for men. It's 0.004 for women. No, you are right. You're absolutely right. It's -4 to 100%. 0.004. Sorry.
It's been up since 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I apologise. I've been working since 4 a.m. 3 a.m.
He's Team Demolition.
How do you do, mate?
He's a bit sleep drunk, you know?
Anyways, I'm a bit slim drunk. We understood what I meant before. We all understood what I meant before. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Get the Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Get the... Let's make it shit. Let's make it shit. You gotta do it. You can do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Let's go, Brandon! Get the Don't make no attention. Bring home our Aussie standard aboard without force injecting them with the killer poison. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oh, they're the same age as and she just wants to go into the shopping centre and buy shit. That's a lot. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Two of the same, three will be the packages or whatever, you know?
And that will explain why something.
Yes. You serve us, we don't serve you. You serve us, we don't serve you. Once again, you serve us, we don't serve you. End the mandate. Let us be free. Let us work in the construction sites like fucking normal. How about that? My co-workers do not need to have a vaccine to work. They should be allowed to go fucking work right now. So stand up, police officers, for Australia. Stop this shit. Don't listen to them. You serve us. We don't serve you. Understood?
I reckon he'd be on the same page as Mark Latham. One Nation. One Nation.
Actually, I'll put this one on, actually. Oh, this one's here? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stand up against the tyrants. You stand up for your voice and for your freedom. Stand up, Sydney, and stand up, Australia. And stand up, the whole entire world. This isn't about Australia. This isn't about America. This isn't about the third world. This is the whole world. When we lose, you lose. If we lose, you lose. Australia loses, India loses. America loses, Australia loses. Australia loses. South Africa loses. It's one after another. They all start in America and Australia, United Kingdom, Canada. First world country is where it begins. Because we set the stage for what's right and what's wrong. So why is there what's right and what's dickheads?
Christian countries they're taking down.
Christian countries are going down, correct. And we need to wake up and realise what's right for us. We know what was right. Once something worked for us, no longer it's working. And that's because these politicians have been bought out. Bought out by the Bilderberg Group. Bought out by these fucked up people with a lot of money and let the fuck off and get the fuck out of your country. Scott Morrison has been bought. Woo! Nuremberg trials for crimes against humanity. New World Order 666. No consent for coercion. Freedom of choice to live. COVID is for control. It's not to control that. It's like worse than not to control. They're positioned worse than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, Australia is standing up for what's right. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! You serve us, we don't serve you. How about this? Serve us for once. Yeah. Big, fine, this legend in the live. Fuck comments. Big.
You're gonna have a voice for your birthday party.
Say what's up! Hello, Conker.
Cruelty's awesome, mate. Alright, look at the poo on the ground. I wonder if you're going to clean up that shit.
Boy, you serve us, we don't serve you. By the way, pick up your fucking shit. Pick up your shit. Pick up your shit. Oi, pick up your shit. Pick up your shit! Disgrace, come on! You're using right horses! You're using right horses against everyday Australians! Right horses against everyday Australians! That's wrong, that's a disgrace! How about this? Use something that's not fucking right horses, because that's a disgrace. I'm not a terrorist. Sir, I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a terrorist. Why have you got that? Why have you got that, sir? Look at that.
Trouble, mate. You're gonna fucking throw everyone in. Calm down. Use your fucking head, buddy.
Sorry, mate. All you have to do is say it, mate. Hey, no, I'm doing it. That's right, I'm doing good, yeah, 100%. Cheers, man. Cheers,
They're
man.
gonna fucking get all that.
No, they won't. They only got me. No, mate, they need to wake up. They need to wake up. They sat on the ground, not me. They sat on the ground, not me. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, they sat on the ground, not us. They sat on the ground, not us. That's their responsibility for bringing right horses to the streets. Right horses against everyday Australians. Right horses. These are not ordinary horses, these are right horses for right crowds. We don't deserve that against the people. And it's time people wake up, because it's not going to stop because you go peacefully. No, you need to stop them fuckers now. Oh, yeah. Oh, because you're doing the wrong thing. They sat on the ground. They sat on the ground, not me. The horse sat on the ground, not me. If I sat on the ground...
The shit.
Yeah, I did, yeah. I fucking hope I did, Ben. They sat on the ground, not me. You defend us, we don't defend you. Wait.
Hey, mate.
We're
We're at the park now. Can you park the car now? Okay, mate, well, we're back at the park. The mark is on.
You serve us, we don't serve you.
Yeah, have you been watching it?
You serve us, we don't... Ambulance. You serve us, we don't serve you. We serve you.
Back at the park. Yeah, I think Wayne Dick told us to meet up back there in Downton.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sydney is alive. Alive as it should be. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to follow me.
You know what? Just try and follow Sam's live feed. That's how I found him. Yeah, I didn't even call him. I just watched the live feed.
Yeah, listen, this thing just jumped out of nowhere. It's like I'm in you serve us, we don't serve you. Clear?
Okay,
Understood?
I'll get off the phone, and if you have problems, just give me a call.
Oh, release that to the media.
Okay, see you, mate.
Very
No way. Oh, you look big. Yeah. Oh, because the crowd's that way. But big. Where is it? Oh, really?
And for a long time, I wanted to we've been told to sacrifice our kids. Well, they can sit their greater good on TV.
20 months of fear and propaganda. It's a load of shit. And it's time to stop this load of shit, guys.
With parenthood and parents with questions. We are parents just like you. We do not consent to so many questions about our parents' future. And we want answers, and until we get them, we say no.
Hey, Vic.
I planted my flag as a mother.
Yeah, we're at the fountain. Where are you?
To fight for my babies, so that I can look them in the eyes and say I did everything I could for them. I'm not a perfect parent, but I will fight to the end of the earth. If you think this hurts now, imagine if you don't continue to stand up. How much will it hurt then if you do not do what you're doing today? So I tell you this, find your dream source every day. I wake up and I look my 3 daughters in the eye and I allow the fear, the pain, the uncertainty to drive me each and every day. To fight for their every existence here on earth. It's our job to prepare them for, more importantly, the fight for something great, that we can leave them here on this earth. Today, decide to be brave, be bold and courageous, and take this time to speak up for them. I will give everything before I give up my kids. There is no way they're coming for them over my dead body. So if you're a parent with questions, please get in touch with us as parents with questions. Align yourself with communities like you are today and keep fighting. They have really stuck with the wrong generation, and they definitely messed with the wrong mama. And we will show them just how powerful we are by continuing to stand together united.
See, that's what the government doesn't understand. God help us if a mother gets angry.
I saw it.
Most politicians sold their mothers a long time ago. We will not sell our mothers. And when our mothers get angry, God help them.
Excuse me, sir. Can you get past?
Up next, guys, we've got Leah Talapaya. She's from the Vax Bus. We all live on the Vax Bus. The Vax Bus. Leah, please come forward and let the people rejoice in what you have to know and what you want to tell them.
Oh, where? Where'd you say?
They dropped like...
Sydney, make some noise!
I want to start by saying years ago we were called tree-hugging hippies, and now we're called far-right neo-Nazi fascist extremists. Do you feel like an extremist today?
Fuck no!
I am simply here, a mother standing in the way of her children. Tell me, who here are parents today? Are you here for yourself, or are you here for your children and future generations?
Generations.
5 years ago, we stood in this park, very park, and spoke to about 30 people because we were desperate for no jab, no play to come into place for our children. And honestly, it felt like nobody cared. First, they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. they fight you, and then you win. Right now, we are at the stage of fighting, and I remember when we were laughed at, we were mocked. And if you look at the politicians now, they are scrambling. Their house of cards is falling down. They did not expect this. Every single one of you here today was born for this time. You were born for this place in history. You were born for this time. Every one of you does have a purpose. And all of the people here who came here today who have been vaccinated, or should I say have
What is your sign?
You guys who have come here today,
What's your
I
sign?
respect that. Because I know that some of you have actually been injured from this. And you know what? When you were discarded, when you were thrown to the trash, when you were thrown out on the street, you were gaslit, you were abused, who welcomed you? We welcomed you, and we welcome you today as your brothers and sisters, because we are all here today for freedom of choice. And I want to say this to encourage you, because we've been doing this quite a long time, and this is not just say like who's better, one or the other. Everyone has such a valid role in this movement. Everyone has come at the right time for the right purpose in their lives. But for a very long time, we were stood here with barely anyone there to help us. And I just want to tell you that there is grief. There is grief for the life that we've lost and for the lives that we hoped for ourselves. And so I want you to embrace that grief, okay? Because that grief is important, that sadness. I want you to feel that, because we have to feel it, have awareness and go through it to move forward to our new lives, because this is our new life. This is our new society that we're creating. We have to get with our community. They underestimated the mothers. They underestimated the First Nations people the world over. So sit with that. I want you to hold hands. Hold hands with the person next to you. Everyone, hold hands. Do you feel connected?
Yeah, I'm connected.
Strong.
I'm very strong.
Are we going to fight back?
Yeah!
Thank you. You can find me on Instagram, Little Mama Warrior. Thank you all.
Damn, you got one firm hand. You got one firm hand. You got one firm hand. Okay.
That's a serious baseball.
Again? There you go. Seriously, you got to sack all the generals and put women in charge. They could really win a war.
Yeah!
I've got a question for you. You can either answer yes or no, but if you answer yes, you say it loud. First question, do you come from a land down under?
Yeah!
Do women glow and men plunder?
Yeah!
Can you hear the thunder?
Yeah!
To the politicians, you better run, you better take cover! Okay, this bloke I like to call him the Transformer. Because... Okay, guys, everybody behind the stage? Alright, please guys, you're in a very dangerous position here, right? I do not want anybody to get hurt, right? So it's raining and it's pretty lippy, so if you can walk around, there's plenty of room on the other side, right? I really don't care where you stand, but your safety is of utmost. I do not want anybody to get hurt. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. All right, now, what was I saying?
Safety not important according to government.
All right, my wife's not here, so I gotta remember. Normally she reminds me. This bloke, I like to call him the Transformer. Because he was a teacher, but now he's known as a muck truck.
Marco!
He has been fighting and uniting the teachers and their rights for 2 months now. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mac.
Oh, Sydney has shown up!
Let's go, Mac!
and gentlemen, my name is Mark, and this is your halftime speech. Freedom fighting is nothing new. Freedom fighting started in this country, not far from here, at Botany Bay over 250 years ago. Now I want to pay homage, this speech today, to all the freedom fighters that have gone before us. From our First Nations people 250 years ago, to our brave Anzacs of World War I, our diggers of World War II, and all the wars since then, Vietnam, Korea, Iraq, Afghanistan, that our government and our politicians made money from with our tax-paying dollars. We've been fighting for freedom for a very long time. Now last year, not far from here, outside State Parliament House, you may remember a young woman with a 6-year-old child was walking past State Parliament House with a sign that the police commissioner didn't agree with. And she was arrested by 6 police officers. They dragged her into the back of a paddy wagon. They dragged her 6-year-old son away from her, all in the name of keeping us safe from a virus. And mark my word, when I watched that, when I was at home, sitting down, enjoying all my comforts, I looked at that and I felt ashamed. I felt ashamed that I wasn't there, that she stood up for us. And there was only a handful. And it was people like her that laid the platform.
I'm recording
and the
live.
foundation
You're recording
of
live.
what you see today.
Yeah, but what do you want to do?
Look it up.
He's got to go see his friends. He's got to see his friends.
People now?
That have come before this.
Wait, Wayne's looking for us now.
Four others.
Oh, Wayne.
Freedom fighters in the last 18 months
a bit late, isn't it?
were arrested, dragged out of their homes,
But just give him
sprayed
some
with rubber
like,
bullets
the
at
flags and shit
protests,
so he can
tear
find it.
gassed, and put on severe strict conditions. Brady, stand in the park. Yusra Rose, all these people, Smoke and Joe, they laid the platform for every one of us to be able to be here today. And I need to pay respect to them because 3 months ago I was just a teacher, and all I did was I said, enough is enough. Like every single one of you has stood up today and last week and will continue to do it, and you will stand up against this tyrannical government that has lost nothing but has taken everything from us. But we will give them nothing more. Because the people of Australia are taking their country back. The people of Australia are rising. And Sydney today is well represented. 50,000 people yesterday. I'm telling you, I want to see those flags. Now let me tell you something. I know there are days where you just want to give up. You can't take it anymore, and you feel like this government has beaten us. But I need you to wake up every day and say, today's not the day that I'm giving up. Because the government won't beat me, but I'm going to beat them. Yeah! And I need you to look around at all your brothers and sisters here, all the flags of every nation, including this beach ball. Look at all the flags. We are united. This government, for far too long, they've told me, Mac, you have to hate the Muslims. They've told the Muslims, you need to hate the Christians. They've told the Orthodox, you need to hate the Jews. They've told us the gays, you need to hate the straights. The straights need to hate the gays. Always trying to divide us. But today, the people have said, no more, we stand united. Because they're the real enemy. Sydney, have you had enough? Have you had enough? So listen, State Parliament House, it's not too far from where we're standing, and we've got to send a message, and it's 3 words. And it goes a little something like this. Sack them!
Sack them all! 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 Sack them all!
My fellow brothers and sisters, I need you to do one more thing, and I end all my halftime speeches with one call out to all of you. I need you all to pick up your shields, pick up your swords, and don't give them another inch. Now, I'm going to call up, we're going to sing a song. We're going to sing a song that should be our anthem. I'm going to call a good mate of mine. I've been mates with this guy since we were 4 years old. We've been fighting the bullies for the last 40 years together. And he's a great singer. He's going to come up. He's going to sing a song which we all know the words to. We're all going to sing along. I want to call my good friend and singer John Stephan to the stage. He's a good man, and I need everyone to sing along. Australia, I love you all.
Yeah!
This song was written over 100 years ago, and it was for the freedom fighters. It's our unofficial anthem, so I want you to sing as loud as you can. Now let them hear it as part of the house. Here we go.
If you're looking at it.
There was once a jolly swag camped by the bar, under the shade of a cooler, and he sang as he watched and waited till his pretty boy would come along, sing Matilda for me. Down came a jump to drink at the billabong. Down came the swaggy and grabbed him with me. And he sang as he stole that jumbuck in his pocket bag. You come along, sing Matilda for me. All together. Oh, sing Matilda, oh, sing Matilda. You come along, sing Matilda with me. And he sang as he stole that jumbuck in his pocket bag. You come along, sing Matilda with me. Down came a squatter, mounted on his thoroughbred. Down came the troopers, 1, 2, 3. Where's the jolly jumbuck you've got in your tucker bag? You come along, sing Matilda with me all together. Oh, sing Matilda.
Oh, sing Matilda! Oh, sing Matilda with me!
And he's who's that jolly jumbuck you've got in your tucker bag? Come along, sing Matilda with me. Down jumped the swaggy and ran into the billabong. You'll never catch me alive, said he. And his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come along, sing Matilda with me. Oh, sing Matilda, oh, sing Matilda. You'll come along, sing Matilda with me. And his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. Come along, sing Matilda. Oh, sing Matilda.
Oh, sing Matilda!
And he sang as he watched and waited till his pretty boy would come along, sing Matilda with me one more time. Oh, sing Matilda,
Oh, sing Matilda!
you come along, sing filled our day. And he sang as he watched and waited till his day by. Come on, sing until our day.
Freedom to Australia! Thank you. That was heartwarming, uplifting. Everything that they don't want us to do. All right. Up next, you've got Stephen Napier, the freedom fighter. Or freedom keepers, shall I say?
Yeah, Stevie Napier, the founder of the Freedom Keepers, runs the New South Wales Stuff Connect with the yellow shirts and Freedom Keepers in the crowd. Stevie!
Hello, everybody! Firstly, I want to acknowledge the original sovereigns of the land that we call home. I want to acknowledge sovereignty has never been ceded, and so this always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I want to acknowledge their cry for help right now, coming from the NT. This is a big moment today. I am very emotional standing up here, looking at all of you in this crowd, because only 4 years ago, we were standing out the front of New South Wales Parliament House, and we were lucky to get 100 people to show up to this kind of thing. And look at us today. Look at us today. Look around. Lock eyes with somebody. This is a moment in history right now. Okay, you were born in such a time as this. And I am so proud to be here alongside you. People from all different walks of life, all different professions, and we are not going anywhere. I want to talk to the mothers in this crowd right now. I'm talking to you. I'm a mother, and this medical freedom movement isn't a new thing. This movement is built on the blood, sweat, and tears of mothers of vaccine-injured children, and mothers who listened to their stories and said, I see you, I believe you. And so I want to pay my respects to you today. Freedom Keepers Australia, we are made up of mothers who volunteer our time for this cause. We are a solutions-based community, and we are here to build the world in which our children belong. So I'm asking you to unite with us today. I'm asking you to join us in our mission. Right now, we have a national campaign, a donation drive, raising funds for desperate families, First Nations and Second Nations in the Northern Territory crying out for our help. I'm going to ask you today to donate. Please go to freedomkeepersaustralia.org, donate. Thank you very much.
My bad, I've always been a person who makes mistakes, he admitted, but those two beautiful women who were saying, I thought it was Tay. I didn't know she had a twin sister. I said to my mum, why didn't you tell me? How am I supposed to know they're twins? They're stunning.
Same reason why there's no toilets open.
So, I met Taylor.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Through Michael Sims a while ago.
People are telling me that. People are telling me that.
The first impression I got of her was a loving mum who just promoted her children above everything else. And the impression that I got from Frankie, the love of her life, is that he puts all of them above himself. And I just enjoyed listening to what she had to say and been following her ever since.
I hope they break the church bells.
Put your hands together and make a warm welcome to somebody that truly knows what love is.
Break the church
Tay
bells.
Weinstein and Frankie Weinstein.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to break the church bells trying to ring his bells out.
It's winter steam.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sydney! Such a pleasure to be here. Truly honoured. And just so thankful to see so many faces. I had to bring my Samoan flag up here because I saw so many flags. Wave your flags, people! As you can see, we're from all over the world. But we come from Australia. We're proud to be Australian. And I guess all we're asking is for our fair go. Australia is a beautiful country, and my family is truly blessed to be here. Here's my beautiful kids, Ziggy and Hendrix, my beautiful wife Taylor, who I'm sure everyone knows. Listen, we've been fighting this vaccine battle for a long, long time, and it's come with a lot of heartache, a lot of pressure, you know, many tough times, and yeah, I'm just truly grateful. You know, we've been on the front page, the middle page, the back page, you name it, 7, 9, 10, 60 minutes. Have spoken about us and every crazy thing that we do. They try and make us scared. They try and slander our name. But do we look scared? We're still here, family. We've been here from day one. We'll be here in 100 years' time. My boys will know what their parents did every single day, no matter what they say about us. So keep fighting, people. And it's not about us. Our great-grandchildren will call upon us one day. We will be their ancestors that they call upon us. So keep fighting. I love you all. And I think my little son wants to say something.
My body, my choice! Wow, my goodness me. We have been on this journey for quite some time. We started off with 50 people at a protest, and to stand here today and look out to the crowd honestly makes me want to cry.
yeah!
We do this for our kids. This is why we came to this in the first place. And I know a lot of people now are really waking up because the COVID vaccine is coming for our children, and we know that. Starting from 5 years old, they say, but it's going to get a lot younger than that. And I just want to encourage everybody, if you have just started questioning this because you know the COVID vaccine is coming for your kids, just know that this vaccine war started long ago when they started medically experimenting on First Nations children who did not have a choice, and their parents didn't have a choice either. Today we have 59 vaccine doses.
They come for your kids, they're coming for you. They're not coming for you, they're coming for your nieces, your loved ones, your daughters in the future, your kids in the future.
Damaging our children today.
Your children today and your children tomorrow.
I need to make a special mention to everybody who is vaccinated, who is standing in this crowd today. I want you to know I see you, and I know that most of you have been coerced and fear-mongered and bullied into this vaccine, and you did not want it. And a lot of you now feel like that you don't belong on either side, but I want to let you know that you are welcome here. Thank you for standing with us, because you dismantled the entire narrative of us versus them. You dismantled the whole narrative of division. We are standing here today, and we need the vaccinated people to stand with us. It's going to take all of us, so thank you. Lastly, I want to say to the parents, get your children away from the predators that are in the system. The predators that thrive on our children being sick, dumb and asleep. We are not raising the next generation of children to be obedient soldiers to the government. We are raising the next children of children who will be warriors, leaders on the front line, just like us. There are solutions for communities like us. Start to build your own schools, start to create your own playgroups, know how to grow your own food, and get your family out of a system that is burning to the ground. Start to build your own community. There are solutions for all of us. This is not doom and gloom. This is the example of the new way, and we are doing it together. So please, if you feel aligned, join Freedom Keepers. This is something that my sister and Steve and I co-founded. We are very passionate about building this community. We are solutions-based. We do not want anyone to feel like they're going to be left behind.
and I promise when you step into the energy of solutions and the energy of always figuring it out and finding a way out of nowhere, your courage will always be rewarded.
Drones
for
be.
people like
It's
us who would
PS.
rather die on our feet than
PR.
live on our knees.
The drone is PR, so you basically pay for rights to have drone footage. And that's all the media's going to report on because there's no cameras on the ground. So you can use the drone footage and then you basically pay for PR rights. Because where's the media on the ground? How else do you think they're going to get it? They're going to use a little quick little aerial drone. And that's it. And then that's all you see in the media. Guaranteed. You see no cameras on the ground, no cameras like this on the ground, no cameras that are actually on the ground with the people. Cameras in the air is all they can do.
These are the OGs. That's why we needed to get this photo. We've been doing it for years together. Like you said, when we started with 20 people in the pouring rain, and now all yous have joined us, which is amazing. So we just wanted to share that moment together.
And we managed to get all of you into that picture as well. Up next, I got a phone call from this guy about 4 months ago. He said to me, "Romy, I want to do something." I said, "What do you want to do?" He said, "Something." I said, "Come up with something and I'll back you." So he did, and he came up with Our Voices Matter.
Congratulations, Australia.
And
We're on the
since
map.
then, he's had ups and downs and been...
Congratulations,
hammered
Australia.
left,
We're
right,
on the
and
map.
centre Because what he did, he started to expose the lies,
Taz shitting her in.
the twisting of figures,
Love it.
and actually speaking to people who were injured from this thing that is supposed to help us live. But anyway, I'd like to announce that this bloke's a good friend of mine. I've got a lot of respect for him, so put your hands together for Alan Hashem and Kathy. Thank you, Ranga. Look at this crowd! They're going to need bigger camps!
A lot bigger camps!
Guys, my name is Alan Hashem. I'm just an average person like all of you. I stopped doing what I was doing, which was looking after my business, and went out with a news reporter from Channel 7 News, an ex-news reporter, Rita Riss. We reported on adverse reactions. They're rare, according to the government. They're not rare, they're just rarely reported! When we started the series, we got up to 1 million views in 1 week. We made international presence. Our voiceless victims were part of a Facebook group initially, before it was shut down by Facebook for censoring. How can you make informed consent when you can't even get access to the information? Our series put a big spotlight on us. We're living in the year of coincidences. The coincidences of fit and healthy athletes dropping dead. We're up to 100 so far and people are still asleep. Our voiceless victims of Our Voices Matter. When they went to the doctor, Michelle, 19 years of age, when they said to her, the vaccine is not related. You're disabled because your parents don't love you and you're doing this for attention. If you have not seen our series, there's a QR code on these signs. You'll see them out the back by the fountain. Scan them. Watch the series.
QR codes
Watch
against
the
QR
lies
codes.
and the deception. I have the honour of bringing Kathy on stage. Kathy's mum suffers dementia like my mum, and I know what that feels like. The moment they gave her the jab, she went paralysed, could not move. And Kathy Kathy's father was over her motionless body saying, "It's okay, Bella, don't cry." My heart shattered. And anytime you're thinking these vaccine injuries are rare, think again. I'd like you to all welcome Kathy on stage to tell her story.
Just a regular Aussie just like you, but I come from an Italian family, so lucky they gave me a few minutes to talk. This is my mum's death certificate. 23 days after she got the first jab, she died. She's one of our victims. My mum is one of those women that they call collateral damage in this evil plan that we are part of right now. Each and every single one of us. And at the very beginning I started to think, hang on a sec, this can't be from the jab. I was kind of going in denial. You know, that psychological thing that we as humans do, stick our head in the sand because we actually are too scared of what the truth actually is. But when I got this in the mail from my dad, and it states immunisation as her cause of death, I thought, wow, confirmed what I thought. So I wrote to our Prime Minister, Mr. Scott Morrison. It's okay. We need to pray for this man. We need to pray for his conversion of his soul, his darkened soul, so that he transfers to love, because we have a God who loves us. We have an Almighty Father, a Divine Father who loves us. So we are about love today. We must forgive. We must be merciful. We must love unconditionally. I ran to Scott Morrison and he sent me a letter in a nice gold foiled envelope. And I thought, this is a bit special. And Mrs. Scott Morrison, in his apology letter, said he was sorry to hear about Mum's death. And in his letter, he says that vaccine passports will not be made mandatory. Will not be made compulsory. My personal letter. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I want to talk about the white elephant in the room, where most people are not bold and brave enough and courageous enough to stand up for what is really happening on a global level. This is not about medical issue at all. These are not medical passports, that little green tick that you have on your phone, and we respect you. Whether you choose to be vaccinated or not, it's irrelevant. This plan is for each and every single one of us. This is a data passport. I've been following this agenda for 18 years now, when I was first made aware of this agenda, and I wanted to bury my head in the sand. But I'm seeing these theories unravel year upon year.
Conspiracy theory once.
And this agenda does not have you in the best interest at all. Not me, not you. This agenda, and it's interesting because I used to think, you know, there are a bunch of conspiracy theorists, but what I've learned in my experience this last 18 years is that the difference between a theory, a conspiracy theory, and when it becomes a fact is about 4 to 6 to 12 months. That's the difference. So I want to stand here to you today and just share with you that this is not about medical at all. This is about a financial reset, because the financial currency is failing. Like everyone before us, there is a drive to get everybody vaccinated, because why would we need a passport? This is a financial decision from a global few. And history shows us that with every financial crisis, the debt has been reset to zero. This is why money is being printed and not banked against gold and silver. So
Well done.
in
Well
order
done,
to
Clive.
bring a central bank digital currency in, the end game is totalitarian control. Can't even say that. So hence the digital ID passport for everybody is a social credit system and a carbon credit system. We lose our privacy if we do this. And
I
they
think so.
will have total
Sounds like it.
control over
Did the
all
bells
our
break?
finances
I think the bells
and every
break.
aspect of our lives. They will dictate where you spend. They will dictate what goods you buy. They will dictate and they will fine you at will. It's about complete control. And when you link that to a social credit system concept, they can sanction or reward you a little bit like a beer in the pub or a picnic on the rug with your mates. This has already been tried in China, and you'll go from a AAA rating to a D. A AAA rating is a preference for jobs, your children for schools, and they can demote you to a D rating where they can take your qualifications off you. This is already happening in northern China, and it's coming for us. They're very close to this because of compliance.
But do that.
And they
It's no
need
joke.
everybody
It's
to
not a
buy
joke.
into this. Now they're going to go down with starting to, get rid of the vulnerable, and now they're going for our children. And they need our children because they need data from the children to watch them and to control every single person. So all we need to do as Australians, as our wrap up, I told you I was Italian, I need a few more minutes. I'm going to wrap up now. They're coming for our children. Not for vaccination, that's just the next step in their plan. We don't need to be like our Anzacs where we lay our lives on the line for freedom. All we need to do is one word. Say no. It is the most powerful word in the world. Because when you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And together, we are stronger. We make a difference. And you are loved. So for my mum, who I know is looking down on us from heaven today, God bless each and every single one of you. I pray for you every day. God bless Australia.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Lucky you will not live like everybody here isn't just 100% Lebanese. Because the biggest insult you can do to a Lebanese is turn your back on him. He'll like you guys are supposed to tell, what are you doing over there? Turn around! Didn't your father raise you correctly? But anyway, sorry about that, guys. The next guy, I just found out, I've been following him for a while as well, supporting him. He's actually said, he goes, I got a bone to pick with you. I said, what's that? What do I do now? Take a ticket and get in line. Like, seriously. But he goes, he put a poll up on his social media and said, the two most, like, who did the biggest rank ever? He goes, you beat me by 20%.
Wait, I need my best.
I'm not too happy about that because that rank absolutely nearly destroyed my life, but at least they got the message. This bloke has been ranting, he's been talking up a big time about what's happening, how wrong it is. He's been doing it for a very long time, and actually today is the first day that I actually get to meet him in person, so I'm absolutely honoured. Please put your hands together for David O'Neil.
Testing. You guys see me? What's up? Yeah! My name is Dave O'Neil. I'm from Sydney, Australia. One quick thing, a little side note. Someone's asking, apparently they're asking for large numbers here at the Government House today in a silent stand. in a silent stand for the Governor General to issue writs for a fresh election. It is tradition to acknowledge the original people. Well, today we're going to do it a little bit different. They don't need our silence right now. They need to know that we are here. So on the count of 3, we are going to make so much noise that every single brother and sister in this land knows that we have not forgotten them. Are you ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3, let's go! We want you all to know we have not forgotten you. And if we have to, we will put ourselves between you and these maniacs and their bioweapons. We are telling you, to the ADF and the police force of the Northern Territory, hands off the originals, hands off our people. Make no mistake, Australia, we are a nation of war right now. And this war is like no other. In the other conflicts, we're united as one people against a common enemy. But in this war, we face a hidden enemy that has infiltrated our governments, occupied our institutions, and is in control of our mainstream media. This enemy has confused and divided our own people and turned Australians on each other. We have a criminal, illegitimate corporation posing as our government that is seeking to push every man, woman and child into a dystopian nightmare of total control and slavery. And the time has come to sack them all and take our country back. We are a nation that fell asleep at the wheel. We have allowed the corrupted gangs of the World Economic Forum, the Rockefeller Foundation and the United Nations to infiltrate this country. And right now, this country is utterly infected with traitors and imposters who are acting at the behest of the United Nations and Big Pharma. And now, we find ourselves slipping into medical apartheid. Blinded people are allowing a new kind of discrimination to creep into this country. And these people call themselves Australians. Well, I ask them this: what did Anzac kick one of his mates out of a trench for not being vaccinated? Or would this be the most un-Australian thing that someone could possibly do? Today is the day that we say no to medical apartheid in Australia. Today we are calling and demanding an end to this madness. That's the night, guys. No violent revolution is needed. All that is needed is collective and peaceful non-compliance. That is all that is needed. I used to call myself a proud Australian, but the term proud Australian is on hold until the names of the 28 child predators are released to the Australian How do we fix this mess? Firstly, stop injecting our people with poison. Number 2, every single person in Australia must realise that this corporation here is a foreign power. And has no legal standing and no place in this country anymore. The corporation has to go and all the cronies with it. Sack them all! 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 When you are out there, be kind to your fellow Aussies. Many are coming out of a deep hypnosis. Many will be so deeply shocked when they realise what's being done to them and they will fall apart. But like any fellow Aussie on the battlefield, we will pick them up, we will help them to their feet, and we will rebuild this nation. One last thing. This is not a battle between left and right. This is a battle between right and wrong. A battle between good and evil. And we may not win every battle, but we will win this war. Some people say we need to hold the line. Here's the thing. We are the line. Confronting this tyranny. And we will never surrender. One last thing. Jesus said, the meek will inherit the earth. So stay humble, stay strong, remember to pray, and be good to each other.
I don't know why my mate's taken off.
May God bless you and your families in these troubled times, and may God bless Australia. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dave.
About 3 or 4 that have taken off.
This guy,
yeah, I know, yeah,
his reputation is what a multi-billion-dollar business built its name on. Safety. It was proud. 36,000 hours of getting to you where you need to get to safely, and he was proud of it. He was proud of being a pilot for a company that represented a whole country. And we were proud to say that we were the safest airline in the world. Then they betrayed him. And he stood up and said a song and opened up his heart and told us exactly what he's feeling and what he was going to do about it. Ladies and gentlemen, the pilot himself, Captain Graham Hood.
Good afternoon, Australia. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to introduce you to my first officer this afternoon, my beautiful wife, Michelle. She's the best cat on the road to hand. In fact, she's captain all the time, and I'm just her cat. You know, what do you say? Welcome to Australia. And I don't do rallies on a Saturday because I'm a Seventh-day Adventist Christian. And Saturday is our day of worship. Saturday is our holy Sabbath day. But I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and I looked at the state of this country and I asked God, what should I do? He said, go to Sydney. That's your church. Thank you for being my church. I want to tell you a story about another Seventh-day Adventist Christian. He was an American, a young man from the Midwest, a slightly built, insipid young man who came from a rough childhood, just like me. And when war came and the Japanese invaded Pearl Harbor, he said, I have to go and fight, but I cannot hold arms. So he joined the army in the hope that he would become a combat medic. And the army put him through drill. And one day they said to him, you've got to do KP duty this Saturday. And he said, I can't do that. That's the day of the Lord my God. And this is the day of the Lord my God. And he said, I can't do it. And so they punished him and punished him and punished him. He was made look like a fool in front of his combat unit. And when they had to go and collect their rifles and do rifle drill, he said, I will not hold a firearm. The drill sergeant called him out as a coward and told him that he didn't have a place in that company. But he persisted. He said, I will not leave. And the commanding officer said, we'll give you a Section 8 and kick you out. He said, I will not leave. And they beat him up every night and they locked him in the stockade when he was meant to go to be with his beautiful bride-to-be and get married. And then there was a court-martial, and the court-martial said to this guy, you have to leave the army. He said, I will not leave. And they said to him, what do you want to do? He said, I want to be a combat medic. If this world is so screwed up and so torn apart, would it hurt if a few of us tried to put it back together again? And they said to him, all right, on your head there. So he never held a weapon. They gave him a first aid kit and a helmet with a red cross on it, and they sent him to Okinawa. That man's name was Desmond Doss. And Desmond Doss was sent with his unit to reinforce Hacksaw Ridge. You've seen the movie, Hacksaw Ridge. They climbed 150
no, mate, near Town Hall. So Catholic,
up there that have been tortured and decimated
Hyde Park.
By Japanese
Town Hall's that way.
Their homeland.
Hyde Park,
like we are now.
Catholic.
And when they got up the top, they saw unspeakable horror, and they were met with withering fire. And as men were falling, riddled with bullets and blown to pieces, Desmond went to every one of them and he injected them with morphine and he covered them with sand. And they said, Desmond, don't let me go. Don't let me leave. Don't leave me here. And he said, don't worry, I'll come back for you. And that afternoon, they were really badly defeated and they had to retreat and go back down the cliff face.
Another Jimeng.
And when they got to the bottom, they said, where's Desmond?
Come, man.
And they said, he's still up there. And that night, when it got dark, he went out to one of the first guys that he buried. He dug him up and he dragged him back to the edge of the cliff and he tied a rope around his shoulders and he lowered him to the ground. And medics were waiting at the bottom and they took this guy to the aid station. They said, how did this guy get down? They said, must be Doss.
Oh, I had to finger for the camera.
That night, he lowered 75 men to the ground.
I was putting a finger up at Gingers.
75 men.
Fuck Gingers.
Japanese and American.
No, Ginger lives matter.
Left on his hands, and he was exhausted. And as he was lying there wondering if he got them all, he looked at God and he said, God, just one more. Just one more. And he went back and he found another. Desmond Doss was awarded the highest medal for bravery in the world, the Congressional Medal of Honor. And he never held a rifle. And he was a conscientious objector, just like you.
Gingers steal your souls, we'll steal your gold.
Just like you. I dare to be Desmond.
I dare to be Desmond.
I want you to dare to be Desmond.
I dare to be Desmond.
Give me a cry out if you'll be Desmond with me.
I'm Desmond. Are you Desmond?
Just one more.
You're Gingerman. Gingerbread men.
Just one more.
Just one more. Just one more. Just one more.
That means we won't leave anyone behind. That's what that means. And they're coming for our kids. And they're not going to get our kids.
No.
Now I'm really, really happy and proud to be an ambassador for a wonderful group that just started up. They launched their website about 36 hours ago. They've had nearly 200,000 hits already. And it's Parents with Questions.
Parents with Questions.
Do you have any questions? Do you want those questions answered? Yes. Do you remember when a lady stuck a needle in a strawberry in the supermarket, and when none of us ate strawberries forever? Do you remember that? Yes. Are we going to let them stick a needle in our children? No. If they come for our children, they have to come through us. And if they come for our original sovereign people, they have to come through us. I serve God first. I serve Michelle and my children second. And I serve Australia third. And I spoke to a friend of mine who's a pilot with Qantas the other day, who said, I couldn't hold out anymore, Hoodie, I hope you can forgive me. And I said, of course, it's not about whether you've been jabbed or not. And it isn't. It's about freedom. We're not anti-vaxxers. But I said to him, how did you feel when you had it? He said, I felt like I was raped. What does that make the board of Qantas and the corporations and the governments who are coercing us?
Guilty!
Guilty! Rapists!
Rapists!
Guilty rapists!
They've lowered the age of consent in Australia to 12.
Oh, that's rape! That's more than
12
rape!
years old. There are two documents that this country demands to see, Prime Minister. The first one is the contract you signed with Pfizer. What have you given away to these
Hey, it's
monkeys?
rape, except the government lets you get away with it.
We demand to see it. And the second one
I agree, mate. Violation of human
the
rights.
Woods Royal Commission, because we want to know who we're dealing with. We want to know who's in control. We want to know, because I'm telling you, you're not. We are.
Currently not, but in the next election we will be.
Also
Next election.
launching in a couple of days' time, in fact probably now, is a wonderful website with amazing Australians and international celebrities on it. It's called voicesforchoices.life. You will be amazed. You will see hundreds of celebrities from around the world gradually sharing their story and speaking out. And I've been Zooming with them for weeks, and they are incredible Australians, and you love them all, and your kids love them all, and they're going to stand up and they're saying, not our kids. I want to shout out to all the Hoodies Helpers. Are there any Hoodies Helpers out there? Hoodies Helpers is helping thousands of people. There's a branch starting up in the UK this week. Hoodies Helpers is an amazing group, but I've really discovered one thing. Men in Australia have gone missing. Men in Australia have gone missing, and the women have had to carry the can. The women have had to carry the can.
Missing because they died from
So
the
it's
vaccine.
time. So I'll be working on setting up a group called Hoodies Heroes, and it's about getting men back into their rightful role, where women feel safe and protected, and so do their children.
Ladies and gentlemen, and where they work full time, I just come from work to get to this protest. Having this blind people stand the fuck up like it's some balls and get back to work.
They collected the crippled, the wounded and maimed, and they shipped them back home to Australia. The armless, the legless, the blind and insane, all the brave wounded heroes of Suvla. And as the ship pulled into Circular Quay, I stared at the place where my legs used to be. I thank Christ there was nobody waiting for me to grieve and to moan and to pity. And the band played Waltzing Matilda as they carried us down the gangway. Nobody cheered, they just stood there and stared.
Town Hall is your closest, Eddie. It's about to be over.
And now every
maybe.
April,
I mean, I've been on this
sit
live
on
for 2 hours
my
now.
porch, and I watch the parade pass before me.
And it's looking almost over, but
I
yeah.
see
Town Hall, man.
my
Town Hall's your
comrades
closest.
so proudly they march.
Town Hall, Wynyard is a bit further, but Town Hall is obviously your best
But
bet.
the old men march slowly, their bones stiff and sore. They're tired old men from a tired old war. And the young Aussies ask, what are they marching for? I ask myself the same
What time is it? Oh,
And the band played waltzing.
it's not very long because the roads, so the road behind there is actually not legally closed off. So legally, there's like a limit where you can stay really, and basically, which is not long at all.
Waltzing Matilda,
Waltzing Matilda,
you come
waltzing Matilda with me. Ain't by now, ain't by the billabong. Waltzing Matilda with me.
Since I started this journey
It's a beautiful
in
song, man.
September,
Truly beautiful song.
I've stood in the trenches with some incredible people. John Layler's one of them. Hannah Mack and Alex Cooney, who can't be here. But I stand here for Jesus Christ, and I ask you all to bow your heads in prayer for Jesus. Dear Lord Father in heaven, thank you for dying the worst possible death so a filthy porn addict like me could have a second chance. Thank you for dying so that we could all have a second chance. May you bless this country, may you bless its people, may you protect its children and its sovereign nation. And may you give us the courage to stand united under the cross of Jesus on the hill where we stand with you. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Amen. God bless you. Thank you, guys.
Felt like I just got back from Hawaii and you just made me feel so safe, like no turbulence, it was a smooth ride. It's a shame, that's jokes aside. These are what we are losing, and these imbeciles in power don't understand what we're losing.
Which way?
This type of experience and knowledge. Oh, you know how stupid they are, so it's pointless me saying.
Hey?
Right now I've got Aisha to
You have
sing.
full photo? I mean,
We are Australians.
Just show it. Went the wrong way. Yeah, that way doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Not right now, Sam.
Okay, I just firstly want to make sure that all our elders are here on the stage. I want to pay my respects to Uncle Max, Uncle Greg,
Yeah, shit.
Uncle Bruce. I want to give a big shout out to Claire Woodley,
Oh, this is a
who gave her
show people
blessing
there.
for us to perform this song.
Yeah, show people there.
I want to give a shout out to my friend Jason Miles from the Great Australian Party. I want to give a shout out to all
Brought to
the
you by
freedom
Pfizer.
political parties.
Obviously by your
and I say
Brad
to them,
Hazards, your
join
Denny's,
forces. Join
your asses
forces.
by dogs.
Let's stay in unity.
Anastasia.
Forces so that we can fight them.
Let's close, ladies and gentlemen.
So,
Let these
and
people see.
Most importantly,
Let the people
do
see.
not leave our First Nations people behind. Let them lead us. Let them lead our way. I want to also say that yes, I sing, but I'm part of a team that's led by a former barrister, Julian Gillespie.
That's odd.
And we are taking the federal government to court.
And they're gonna lose!
We want to hold account for all the injuries and the deaths that they have caused. That's right. They are murderers and they need to have their day in court. If you want to know more about it, head to avn.org.au, and if you want to donate,
This is slightly
we know
more
these
mature
are
and better.
hard times, so,
Come on.
but please
Right.
inform yourselves. That's the most important thing.
Sweet as short.
Inform yourselves so that you can inform others who don't know. Yes, that's the most important thing. I'm joined here by Helena Kernaghan, who hailed all the way from Albury to be here.
Yeah!
And Peter Blanche on guitar. And I come from Darug country, so I want to pay my respects to all those, all the First Nations, the original people of this land. We are all guests here. We are all guests. This life is but a blink of the eye. Yes? Anyway, so here we go. Peace be upon you. Salam alaikum. Shalom aleichem. Namaste. And greetings to everybody. We are one. I came from the dream time, from the dusty red soil plain. I am the ancient house, the keeper of the flame.
Flames. There.
I stood upon the rocky shore. I watched the tall ships come. For 40,000 years I've been the first Australian. I came upon the prison ship that down the iron chains. I fought the land, endured the lash, and waited for the rains. I'm a settler, I'm a farmer's wife,
free. Sing with one voice. I and you are, we are Australians. One, but we are many from all the lands on earth we come. We share a dream, and we sing one voice. I and you are, we are Australian. We're one. We are many from all the lands on earth we come. We share a dream, and we sing it one voice. I and you are, we are Australians. And you are. Are us That was different. Okay. I'm with it. I'm with it. Oh, I just went for a biscuit jam, yeah? Yeah, I pushed in front of the coppers. In front of the coppers? Yeah.
You know...
Oh, just getting around me into take a toilet, to take a piss. I'm like, mate, I can see a toilet right there. He goes, oh, sorry, no, there's no toilet about it. Mate, there's a toilet right there. I was seeing you let someone in before.
Okay,
he goes,
we have reached critical mass.
Hey, mate, I was just taking a piss out of your shop.
Apparently, when a nation gets 3.7 of its citizens, 3.7% to stand up against them, governments collapse. We have reached the target today!
Ladies and gentlemen, less than 5 million people needed to overthrow. Sack them all! 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 Sack them all!
You used to laugh at us!
Sack them all! Sack them all!
Were we on now the critical mass and the deciding factor of your downfall? At the end of the day, you are, you will always be. No one except somebody that we put you there. And now it's time for you to go. Keep believing in your power. Because it can be taken away in a heartbeat. And today we take that power away. I cannot believe it. I am humbled by it. I have my adrenaline going through. I can't explain it to you. We did it today. 30 people 5 years ago. Over 1 million people Australia-wide. We have done it. Guy that's, to me, I know there's been a lot of people, especially Kat Tay, Michael Sims, my loyal friend, who has We have stood
Oh, Gladys.
next to each other
Bin chicken.
for so long.
That's the bin chicken.
I'm struggling.
Flying over.
Words, but this information
Trying to see the
is
people
just
that she lost to.
Michael Sims, the guy that I stood next to him 3 years ago, and I'm honoured to stand next to you. Come up here, bro. It's your turn.
Yeah!
Sydney, make some noise!
I'm a bit emotional. Who isn't after that? Put your hand up if you had a tear during that.
I still got the tears.
It's been a long journey for me. With a vaccine-injured son, I always have to mention him in my speeches because he's why I'm here. And I think everyone, you're all here for your own personal reasons. It's good to stay true to that reason and what it is. Because they've tried to bribe us by locking us down, and we said no. They tried to bribe us by taking our jobs, and we said no. What are they going to do? They can't touch me, they can't touch you. And my friends, my family, my work colleagues, they don't have my back. They watched me walk out of work on my last day, and they told me to get vaccinated so I could come back. But you know what? I know each and all you out there, and all these people, they got my back. And I've got your back. All you people that write to me, and write to Romeo, and write to Tay, and write to all of us, we'll do all that we can. But it's up to each and every one of you to have each other's back. And I think that starts by, you know, these people are locking us out of their businesses. I ain't going back. Stop going to these businesses.
Support small business. Support small business.
Put your hand up if you're in the crowd and you run a small business. Have a look around. There's people here that can serve you, that are serving you. Stop the big corporations. We don't need them anymore.
Small business.
I ain't got much else to say, but thank each and every one of you for coming out. You put all this on. This stage, this sound was all of you. I may have got some offers from some people that I didn't want to take. That's okay. Because we stay true to the cause, we are this. We will not be bribed and coerced just like the vaccine. No, we won't. So it's each and every one of you that put this on. This is your event, not mine, not ours. This is yours, the people.
Man, I never know what
So
to
much
say.
love to you. Give yourself a round of applause. Sydney, make some noise!
Sack them all! Sack them all! Sack them all!
Seriously, for a split second, I was looking up at the Sydney Point Tower, and those cables were shaking. Well done. Better get some engineers over there.
I think this cable's been
Check if they're
scared.
vaccinated first.
Oh, it's government invested.
Up next,
I'm sorry, Joe. Not like government invested, obviously.
former detective
That'd be a good
in the police force. Somebody who walked away from it all because
No, if fucking old man comes to fucking cameras and fucking equipment, I would have made a proper setup.
voiced her opinion, and she wanted to help as much as possible. I'd like you all to put your hands together for an absolutely, not just on the outside beautiful, but on the inside beautiful. Just
Is that
like
you?
all of you.
Like you?
Evelyn, where is it? I've lost the name. Evelyn Ray.
Yeah!
My goodness. We came here today. We're seriously communicating to the government that they can't
They'll
keep
try to
us
suck
out.
up
They can't
the crowd.
keep locking us
They'll
up.
try
We
to
came in the
suck up
rain.
the crowd,
I don't
but
know about
it's
you
just
guys, but that
misleading.
escalator from the car park, I'm like, they did that deliberately, but we walked it still. We're here. We have had enough. We have been bullied. We have been threatened. We've been deprived
Oh, fuck the
of our
mainstream.
basic freedoms, and I am so
Ladies and
proud to
gentlemen,
be a part of
just
you all today.
subscribe to me and I'll give you the real news.
They told
They told us that we were insignificant.
If you sub, I give you
They told us
news.
that we were conspiracy theorists, nut jobs. But we are not. We are proof that we are everyday Australians fighting the good fight. When did freedom become a controversial topic? I mean, when did it become extremist to want freedom for you and your children? It's insane. Our politicians and sadly some of our fellow Australians seem to forget that our freedoms are not given by the state. The state exists to protect and secure our freedoms. And first and foremost, from the very things, historically speaking, that pose the biggest threat to those freedoms, which is the state itself.
That's us.
Yet in today, most of our politicians think they can hold our freedoms ransom over us, that we have to earn them back. How backwards is that? Freedom is not a human reward. Human isn't something that they can give us back breadcrumb by breadcrumb. It's something that God gives us the moment that we're born as a human being.
We elect them, we delete them.
For far too long, the government has done this by convincing most Australians until now, most Australians, that the state is the highest throne and the highest authority in this country. But we know better. That is the definition of tyranny. When we remove God over our government, then our freedoms go from God-given rights to state-sanctioned privileges. And they can then take that and give it as much as they want, which is wrong. No jab, no job. You can't go and see your dying loved one. You're not allowed to eat here. You're not allowed to shop here. Your kids aren't allowed to get educated here. Your kids can't even play sport. That's what they're telling us. That is tyranny. Yes.
Millions are looking for work, but no one can
When
work.
the state is not restrained by a law greater than itself, it will become a law unto itself. While ever there is no throne above the government, they will assume the highest authority over us. You know what the greatest threat to tyranny is?
The people?
The greatest threat to tyranny is a group of people who pledge their allegiance to someone higher than the government. People who pledge their allegiance to something other than a prime minister, or a state premier, or a politician.
Sack them all! Sack them all! Sack them all!
We need to
Sack them
remind our
all!
politicians that we are not their property. We are not the property of the state. That God, not the government, own us. That Christ, not Caesar, owns the people. And that Scripture, not the government, not the state, dictate how they behave. God bless you. Follow me at cauldronpool.com, and do not forget that the person sitting on the throne is Jesus, and He is your King, and He will rule over you forever.
Sack them all! Sack them all! Sack them all! Sack them all!
The next person, well, I was at school being taught that what the English or the white man did was a great thing for this country. And
Correct, Becky.
Man, you know, we wouldn't be where we are. And as a kid growing up through the school system, I believed that there was a gentleman that was telling us at the same time, and he wasn't allowed to speak. He's telling this land is for all of us. We can live peacefully. And he was fighting and for all of us while we were I'll speak on behalf of myself, was told that if it wasn't for a white man, none of this would exist. None of this. And he was saying, no, together, we are all one. This land is ours. What they did to us is wrong. Now, I finally heard his voice, and I'm so glad that I heard it because I finally heard the truth. I want to introduce Uncle Bruce Shellingtonsworth.
Someone yelled out, I love you, Bruce. I love you, Bruce, with a loud hail. Someone yelled out, I love you, Bruce.
Did they?
I don't know, someone over there.
What Bruce?
I love you, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Yama!
Oh, thank you, Uncle Bruce.
Yama, everyone! We are here because destiny has put us here. We are here because we've been called by the Spirit. You are not here because you want to be here. You are being called because destiny has want you to be here. Let us stand for the suffering that's happening across this country. Let me first acknowledge the land in which we meet today. The land of the Gadigal people. The original people of this land. I want to acknowledge my elders, both past, present, and emerging, for their older memories, the tradition, and the oaths for the original Australians. I want to also acknowledge my brothers and sisters that comes from across the sea that now lives in Australia. I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I had a conversation this morning with my grandson who lives up in Burke. He said, Pop, there's a storm coming today. Why are you going to the meeting? Guess what I said? I said, grandson, you are looking at the storm. I want to say thank you to the great speakers, the freedom fighters, the true freedom fighters, and I am privileged to march and to stand with all you freedom fighters. We will no longer sit in the shadows of darkness. We will come forth into the light. We are the light.
Yeah.
We will change the system that we live in. Why? Because we are the change. You are the change. We are the change. We are here because of our children and our future generations. Let us stand up. Let us fight the evil regime that are trying to oppress us and oppress us across the world. Stand up. Stand up now. We are here. We are not going to go away. Let's make a noise. Let's make a big noise. People of this land, we need to now start to pay respect. We are the decision making of our future. You're going to be a part of it. Everyone's going to be part of it. Australia is going to be a different nation. We all have to contribute, every single one of you. We need to help our original people. We need to stop the genocide. We need to stop the incarceration. We need to stop the mining companies. We need to stop the fracking fracking of gas on our country. We need to stop the clearing of our lands. People, we need to stop the racism in this country. We need to stop the discrimination. We need to stop the apartheid. Stop the division. Let's unite as a people. Let's unite as a nation. If we are united, who's going to stop us? There is a train coming, and you're not going to stop it. People, we're in a revolution. You are a part of a revolution. I say it is time. It is our time. Bring it on.
One more time for Uncle Bruce. I got to give a shout out to this special man, Smoking Joe McHale. Everybody, I want to hear you say, "Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!" Oh yeah! That's it. What else does he say? I don't know what else. He's got another punchline, but I can't think of it. Sorry, Smoking Joe. Who wants Smoking Joe?
Thanks for filling in, Michael. I got smashed at the back. Up next, a lot of you people see him on Bondi Rescue. You seen that show? I like that show. He's a coach and a lifeguard as well. He's also an advocate of this. Been supporting this for a long time. Please put your hands together for Dean Gladstone.
Thanks, Ranger. I didn't give you mouth to mouth today, mate. Actually, I'd give bloody everyone here mouth to mouth. Well, if you told, there's no place else I'd rather be today, but if you told me a year ago I'd be here up on a stage at a rally speaking to people, I'd call BS. I just can't believe we're here, but I'm glad we are, and I'm glad we're standing up. Thank you everyone. Come on. Yes. In the last 25 years, I've rescued over 5,000 people and brought 30 people back to life as a lifeguard. I do know a couple of my brothers from the lifeguard service wanted to be here today as well. They may have been here. So, yes. In the last 10 years, I've shifted from lifeguarding to health and wellness. And, you know, my worlds collide. And when this COVID bullshit happened, I'm like, people die from heart disease. They die from drowning. They die from suicide. It's tragic how many Australians, particularly the males, that are killing themselves every day. And we're shutting the country down for a couple of people with a sniffle. It just doesn't make sense, okay?
Stupid!
Like there was some brilliant people earlier that they know all this stuff. I just want freedom of choice. If you want to have the vaccine, go and have it. But leave my kids alone. Leave us alone. And I'm so happy to have some more friends here today because I've lost a couple lately with some hard truths. But together we can change it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. I'm heartbroken, no mouth to mouth resuscitation. Excuse me for a minute. Alright, okay. I've got Joel coming up again. I absolutely love this bloke. He's going to sing a song now. Didn't want to be right. Joel, let's do it. Do I drop the mic or do you drop the mic?
Yo, hang on. There's one thing that I want to say, and this is a quote. Marcus Cicero in 40 BC was a Roman statesman, and he said, "The crazier the laws, the nearer an empire is to falling." So hold the fucking line, because the empire is falling.
Yeah!
Spin that shit.
Every empire comes to an end.
Yo, let's go. I look around and I see them in a daze. I see people be wishing for better days. I see pain, I see envy, I see guilt and shame. I see fear in their eyes and aversion to change. They've lived their whole life scared, looking for another savior. Their discernment impaired, too afraid of shadows. They keep their eyes to the glare, but the light's not what it seems. Buyer beware. They gave up all their power to a system on hope and prayer. Now Babylon is fallen, so pull the proverbial chair. Nobody there behind the curtain, nobody gonna save you. It's time to meet Hades, that's for certain. Times like these, they weren't meant for everybody, but for those who did the work, there's now a feeling of samadhi. Some of us saw it coming, maybe not to this extent. Some of us told you, but now's not the time to vent. I didn't wanna be right, sometimes I wanna go back 2009. But I came here for a reason, and I will stand bleeding for freedom. I didn't wanna be right, sometimes I wanna go back to an easier night. Babylon falling on the weight of itself, so carry on calling from your center heartfelt. Freedom is just a responsibility, assumed responsibility ignored is how they stuck in the door. Now it's open and there's a chance for us to learn and to enhance what we grab it while saying turn the lock and take the key. It's time to realize there's something deeper at play. Do you feel what I feel? Do you feel what I say? The great mirror holds answers, a chance to advance us, but you must be willing to look if you're gonna be the commander, man. How many times must we repeat? I heard it's being seven from inside of the machine. Looking from Zion, I'm keeping my eye on the growing reliance, religion to scions. Fear of the unknown, God, I'm desperate for a bone. A shot in exchange for normality in a cage. Altering DNA is a way to replace what it means to be human in the shadows we must face. I didn't want to be right, sometimes I want to go back 2009. But I came here for a reason, and I will stand bleeding for freedom. I didn't want to be right, sometimes I want to go back to an easier night. Babylon falling on the weight of itself, so carry on calling from your center heartfelt. Go. I didn't want to be right, sometimes I want to go back 2009. But I came here for a reason, and I will stand bleeding for freedom. I didn't want to be right, sometimes I want to go back to an easier night. Babylon falling on the weight of itself, so carry on calling from your center heartfelt. This is just the beginning, this is not the end. This is the beginning. Thank you for being here, thank you for showing up. Let's keep on being right. Let's keep on being right, because the fuck you are. Don't let anyone tell you again what your intrinsic morals and values or inherent sense of right or wrong is. No one knows that fucking answer except yourself. So keep on being you.
All right, move it along. God, my wife's at home, but these ones treat me the same. Move it along. All right. Up next is a politician that was an independent. He decided that, what do I do? Stay as an independent or form a political party that might make a change? So he formed the UAP. The founder, right? The leader, Mr. Craig Kelly.
Thank you, Romeo. And thank you for this great crowd for being part of Australian history. Thank you for standing up to the tyranny of Big Pharma, Big Tech, and the globalists. Because the very first principle is that vaccine passports are an abuse of human rights. Yep. And Dominic Perrottet, Gladys Berejiklian, health hazard, Andrews in Victoria
There's
had a
only
show
one
in
player,
Queensland
has it?
are
And
all
that's Brad
abusers of
Hazard.
human rights. But the main person who has the power to fix this is the Prime Minister of this country.